Hey guys, excuse me, I don't have any makeup on, but I wanted to make a video about what's on my head. So, my whole life, I'm so not exaggerating, people have always talked about my hair. Oh, girl, you got good hair. If I had your hair, it would be laid, fried, dyed, laid to the side, like all these things. Like it'd be curled. Your hair is so thick, you got that good hair. You know, we always hear the good hair my entire life. Like it has, I mean, I'm damn near, we won't talk about the age, but I'm grown and I still get that. So growing up, like my mom worked, single mom, we had kids, she had two kids and times were tough. So like a lot of times in the summertime, I would rock the braids like we all wore back in the day, maybe aging myself, with a little bit of foil and beads at the end. But my mama would really mess me up because she would braid half my head when she could that day, or like a quarter, and then I would just have the rest in ponytails. It was never done all the way. So I've always kind of had a thing about my hair because everybody in the world thinks they know what's best and what's going to look best on me and how I'm going to look right and this won't look good on me and my skin color can't pull this off and I can't do X, Y, and Z. So, anyways, back to the subject. I decided that I'm gonna do me. I mean, for real. I have been obsessed. Let me back up. So a couple years ago, when I first started this channel, you guys saw that I went to see Maria I think it's Antoinette. Girl, she has blown up. She was the girl that lived in St. Louis that I went to visit and did my Zoe Saldana inspired hairstyle look. You can look at that video. It's from several years ago. And I got my first weave. And people were like, why in the world, girl, would you have weave? Your hair is so good. Your hair is so pretty. You just need to do your hair. You don't need no weave constantly. And then they go around and get weave too. But anyways, I digress. So I had weave. People talked about me. They're like, you don't need weave. Your hair is so pretty. You don't need that. And so after a while, my hair grew out. It was short at that time, and I had got this Brazilian blowout, which is like I don't perm my hair or relax it, but it was some type of a straightener to get rid of the frizz, not fizz. But the problem is my hair gets curly too, and I really like the curly texture. My girls all have super curly hair. I got curly hair. So when it's wet or if I'm swimming in the summer times, I can just rock the curls. So I didn't like the Brazilian because I wasn't able to do the curls because it flattened out my curls. So I got the weave to grow that out. My hair grew out. Everything was good. And I just stuck with my real hair for, I think it's been like 5 or 6 years. So for a long time. Well, in the last year and a half after I got my divorce, my ex was all about hair. Like he wanted me to wear it natural. He didn't like it straightened. It was just so many things that you do to appease other people in your life that are not people you should be trying to appease. But anywho, I started noticing that everybody was wearing wigs. And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to rock one of them. Because, I've always loved Tamar Braxton's hair. Rashida has beautiful hair when she has that dark ombre with the blonde at the tips. And I was like, oh, where do you get your wigs? Like, I need to get a wig. Like, where do you get it? Nobody was really responding. Like, girl, you got too much hair. You can't be putting no wig on your hair because it's going to be all big and you got too much hair and you should just do your hair because if I had your hair, it would be laid, fried, dyed, laid to the side. It would look so good. Okay, I know that if you had my hair, it would be so beautiful. But you don't. It's on my head and I'm running a business. I've got a team of people. I'm constantly on the go. I got 3 kids. I'm a single mom now. I don't have time to be spending all that energy on my hair. You see, I don't put no makeup on. Like, there's very limited time for those things. So finally, my girlfriend, I was like, where do you get wigs? Like, I'm trying to try it out because I want to try some colors out. I was able to, she gave me some spots, so I bought the first wig, which is kind of the brownish red. I think I put it in one of my videos. And then I got this wig. Everybody's like, oh, you can't do blonde. Your hair is not going to look right. Your skin is not the right color. You can't pull it off. Put it on. Loved it. This is the, I forgot what the color is. But anyways, this is the wig I got that I really like. Now, obviously I have no makeup on, so when I have a little bit of lip on, it looks a little bit different, but you get the point of it. What this whole experience, yes, the wig experience has taught me lessons. You got to do you. You have to be who you are. You have to be comfortable Like, if you feel like you look glamorous and gorgeous in a wig and everybody else thinks you look crazy and your parts look wrong way and your hair got a hump, whatever the case may be, just do you. Why in the world was I concerned about what other people said? Because if they had my hair, well, they don't. And you know what? I can get up and go. I got a client that says, hey, I want to go look at a house in 45 minutes. I don't have to try to go through there, try to wet the curls back out, add some chemicals or any type of product to it. I don't have to flat iron my hair. I don't have to do anything. It's already braided. I just threw this wig on and we're good to go. And I look ready every day. I just feel like we are so big on putting people in boxes. Like, oh, you got hair like this, so you can't do these things. Or you're that thick friend, so why are you trying to dye? You look good the way you are. You know, you got curves for days. I hear that too. Can we just encourage people to be who they are? And if today I think that I want to look like a blonde goddess and I want to have this long hair, which actually my real hair is about maybe here. If I want to have this blonde hair on my head today because it makes me feel beautiful and it makes me feel empowered or whatever, it just makes me feel happy, then just like, girl, go ahead and do you. Now, if it's crooked or something crazy like you see me and I'm looking stupid and like I got my real hair peeking out the back, then of course say something. But other than that, let's be positive and supportive and encourage our sisters. Like, there is no reason that someone should be trying to tell you what you should do with your body. There is no reason if I say, you know what, girl, I'm trying to lose some weight and get healthy and trying to get this body together. You're like, girl, you look good. You are thick. You should just stay thick. No, I'm trying not to have diabetes. I'm trying not to have this belly fat that's going to cause me health issues. Like, be supportive. And you can support someone in a way, even if you feel like, oh, if I say that, that may make her feel like she's big. I know what the scale says. Like, I am completely aware of my weight and my inches and my measurements. So let's not try to talk each other out of things that make the other person feel well. Let's be supportive and encouraging. But like, you know what, girl, you want to try wig out? Let me give you this site. Here's a coupon code if you have them, because these things are expensive. I mean, I'm going to eventually upgrade the different levels, but for right now, you've got a starter kit. But let's encourage each other. Let's not make other people feel bad because you think that they should fit in this box and you don't want them to jump out of this box because that's what you're doing and you don't want. I mean, let's just not make it about ourselves, but make it about, you know what, Crystal? If you feel like you need to lose some weight, let me help you. Let me give you some tips on working out at the gym, or let me give you some food tips. Or you want to get a wig? Well, I don't want you to get a shitty wig, so I want you to get nothing that has lice, because I've heard about these different companies and I'm an expert on wigs. Let me give you some reputable companies. Let's just try to encourage each other more. And I know it's a long story about some wigs, but the truth is, it's about anything. Like, people try to put you in boxes every single day. You go to work, you know, they put you in a box. You do your business. You have your career. You have your kids. You have your spouse. It's like, just be you. And if that's is changing a little bit, because as you grow and you learn more, you do more. So just let somebody go through their journey. Like, let them be them. I mean, who would have thought that, 5 years ago I started this YouTube channel and then I just dropped off the face of the earth because I was going through a terrible divorce, and my daughter got diagnosed with MS, and I'm running this real estate business now. I've got a team of 4, and we're out there kicking ass and doing luxury real estate and investment properties. Who would have thought that would all happen? But if someone had told me, you know what, you're just a wife, you're just doing this as a hobby, which people did tell me that, because, they didn't take me serious because they felt like I was a kept woman. But I went out there and I hustled. You have to have that inner strength inside of you to be like, you know what, I'm going to do me every single day. I don't need nobody to approve it. I don't need nobody to co-sign on it. And if you don't like it, then you know what? Step aside and let me do me, and you can watch from behind. So anyways, that was my video on why my hair looks different. And I'm holding the camera and my arm is getting a little shaky because I'm not in good shape. I feel like I just did a workout on this side. But I hope you enjoy it. And you know what? The hair is what it is. It may change for the next video. We will just see how I feel about it. And I hope you like the video. If you do, thumbs up it. If you really like the channel, you want to see more stuff, comment. Give me some tips of what you want to see. And I think you're supposed to say subscribe and some other stuff. But anyways, you know what to do. You've been on YouTube before. So thanks for checking it out.